All right, squad. I spend a lot of time in front of this desk, so today I thought I'd take you for a little ride. We're building a software platform, but I think it's really important that we're also speaking to real people that are trying to make content because we learn a whole bunch of stuff. What are the pain points? And we're going to talk to Slodo, who actually have a pain point of not having a head baker. So what we're going to try and do is use our hiring funnel that we created for editors and see if we can use the same concept to actually hire people in other industries. I really think that it will work. Now it's going to depend on the creative, and then come up with like some stills. So I'm gonna get some statics, we're gonna do some video ads, and then run those into a funnel. So we are building infrastructure out that allows you to do that easily. And I think all the lessons that we've learned are great because we can actually help and show people little tips, little tricks. This is how you can do it, this is how you achieve it. How can you make this easy so you actually do it? Because the key thing is a lot of people are just like, if it's not easy, I'm just not gonna do it.
That's so fun. Ripping out the old cam. And just doing what I used to do. Just love seeing that, and hopefully this strategy pays off. It'd be really cool to see. All right, I am getting set up to meet Joel from Lime Building Group. We're gonna have a chat about his personal brand. He's been making a lot of content for Lime, but he's never been in front of the camera really. So we're gonna have a chat about that, see what that looks like. He's trying to get that cranking like you would in this day and age. So very excited to see, one of their projects actually that is looking here. They do top-notch stuff. So we're gonna have a look at that, have a chat, and let's see how we go.
Man, it's cool to see building behind the scenes, to be honest. It's one of those things you just don't realize how much goes into it. But it was really cool to talk to him about like personal brand and like what they want to do. He's been building and he's been doing the thing for such a long time. And now he wants to actually leverage what he's done to actually create a personal brand. And the reasons behind it is to get that prestige work, right? So get more of the high quality, the top quality work. And he's making such a cool product, right? Like these are houses that are worth, 7, 10, plus $1 million builds. So they are top notch. So he is building really high quality stuff and then he gets to just talk about it. So like what better thing to do? And it makes perfect sense. That is why we build personal brands, so that you can develop trust, so you can demand the highest prices because you're the best. And that is just how it works. So for him, that means that he is now going to kick off his personal branding journey. And it's really exciting. So we just recorded a few clips, did some impromptu kind of things, which is really cool. Obviously, it's one of those things you just start. Very excited to see how our, all the lessons we've learned can actually apply to people in real life, which is super cool. So very excited with that. That was a great ending to a week. Right, squad. So it's the end of the week. This has been such a good, the week started pretty low actually. We had a meeting last week about just ClipFlow and where it was. And internally I felt real deflated.
Where'd you start? Where'd you end up?
Where did we start? So we started really, really sad first. The reality check was, let's be honest with everyone, and I say this to everyone, we're in zero to revenue stage. This is one of the hardest stages of business. It's trying to find out what people want to pay for. And we have a great product and we know people will pay for it because we do have paying customers, but we need to find more of them. We haven't found that many because we've been spending 3 months on marketing and content. But with that being said, took that as an opportunity to actually go and figure out the solution. The only reason why things suck or hard is because we don't know how to solve them. So for us, we never did a direct or internet marketing, I would say, for our business. We were all door knocking, cold sales, cold outreach. So we were very good at that. But trying to actually leverage, Meta, all that kind of stuff is very new, as well as content. So we are working hard. This week we hit the ground running. LinkedIn cold outreach. And you know what's funny? We've already booked between the team, I think 4 to 5 meetings. So it goes to show, you just go and do the work and it'll actually pay off. And then from there, I called an emergency meeting with Daryl to come down. So he came over, stayed the night. We just crushed landing page because we had a feeling the landing page just wasn't doing its job. A lot of people said they don't know what I do. So that was hurtful, obviously, because it should be clear, right? You should know what we do. But we've rebuilt the website and made it much clearer. We spent all our effort on the headline and the body around there. Spend 90% of your ad budget on the headline. So that's what we've done. And then from there, we worked on fixing the onboarding flow, sign-up flow, so that we can kind of reinforce that people are making the right decision, which they are. We really do believe that they are, right? So big week, lots on. And, feels like we're getting a little bit of momentum moving in the right direction. And yeah, we're doubling down. Like, we've just finished 3 months of content or marketing, which was intense, lots of content created. And now we're moving into sales and actually using the product and fixing the product so it can actually deliver. So a great week, all in all. I am tired. My son got sick and has been waking up in the middle of the night, and I've got a sore throat too. So I feel like I'm catching it. So thank you very much. But, finishing off the week strong and very happy that we made it. So until next time, catch you on the next one.